What is up, everybody? Welcome to apparently episode 20 of Mega Mind Wave. Yes, that's correct. We are changing the show title to suit my big ass head. Yeah. Salt Wave. Mueller's Splash. Yeah, no shit. Oh man. Everyone's all butthurt out there since the Mueller report came out. There's people who are happy about it, and that's good. But we're gonna dive in. We're gonna look at both sides of the coverage because I like to look at both sides. So give me one quick second because I totally forgot to close the slider, and I will be right back shortly. That way we don't get sound from outside there drilling or fucking sawing something next door. I'll be right back. But yeah, so on that note, we'll be taking a look at the Mueller report from both sides, as well as Twitter dropped the SPLC from their trust and safety team, and all of the other big tech giants are silent on it. They aren't saying a word. They aren't even thinking about doing it themselves, even though, you know, the SPLC, they're not the arbiters of what is and what isn't. But apparently in the world, if you don't pander to the SPLC, you're shit out of luck. They will label you a Nazi. I think Mersch and Royce have been labeled that way. And, well, you know how it goes when you have a label thrown on you, especially by an organization like those goofbags. But yeah, so how are you guys doing? AG did not wipe. I did wipe. I do wipe. It's just one of those things. You smell like walking shit if you don't wipe your ass. Honestly, the big story is Nixon and their recent court docs release showing ties to the Clinton campaign. Yeah, but what's going to get the most coverage right now? What's going to get the most coverage in reality? It's going to be the Mueller report because, I mean, what? All but one of the news organizations out there would cover it open and fairly when it comes to televised news, okay? Televised news. But yeah, so Twitter drops the SPLC. Robert Mueller's report comes out redacted. Not crazy redacted, but to protect the grand jury and other things, which, by the law, as much as these sitting senators and idiots who don't understand the fact that there's things that have to happen legally to protect people. Yeah. So, I mean, come on. It's exactly. There's stuff that is coming out, as well as we'll be covering a man decided to walk into a cathedral after. I'm coming in low today? Nah, my levels are pretty high. Might be because of the angle of my mic. There we go. Let's try that. There we go. That better? Me yelling at you. See? There we go. But yeah, so man walks into my social is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay? And my date of birth is 10, 25, 1900. That's right, guys. I am 119 years old with this massive forehead and still looking young. That's right. I'm Benjamin Button in this motherfucker. But a man walks into a cathedral after Notre Dame burns to the ground carrying 2 canisters of gasoline, 2 canisters of lighter fluid, and 2 barbecue lighters. Now, I don't know if that sounds like I do work at Kmart. Kmart is not going out of business. Sears has saved us. We'll be slashing prices. Jimmy does not age. No. OBS. I'm going to kill OBS. It full disconnected and says no frame drops. So that I have no clue. I have no clue on that front what the fuck the deal is. Jesus Christ. I'm literally... what I'm worried about, and some of you who stream or have been out there for a while might know. If I update my OBS, because there is an update, will it destroy all of my layouts that I have set up? Because, I mean, I have like 10 scenes set up for different situations, as well as my night show and everything else. What I'm curious about is if I refresh it, will it destroy all that and I have to rebuild my layouts? Will Moffitt sent you. Gotcha. But yeah, so if you see it do that, it's been hiccuping on ingestion with YouTube. I think it might have to do with Restream, because as many of you know, I stream over on DLive as well as on the YouTube side. Let's see if see what's going on over there. Let's see if yeah, I'm still live over there. It's one of those things where Restream can be great. I think they intentionally it's a little shitty. So you buy their premium edition or something. I don't know. But yeah, so a man walks into a church. Now, this isn't the start of a joke. This is a man who needed to get to his car, by the way, guys, because it was out of gas. So he was cutting through.
Arrest at St. Patrick's Cathedral here in New York overnight. A man was stopped entering the church carrying 2 gasoline cans, lighter fluid, and lighters. Gio Benitez is there, has the latest for us. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, Robin, good morning. Yeah, it was a scary headline overnight. That man walking into this cathedral carrying gallons of gasoline and, like you said, lighters, but he was quickly taken into custody. Now, authorities say 37-year-old Mark Lamparello tried to enter the church around 8 p.m. Wednesday night with, like you said, 2 red canisters of gasoline, 2 bottles of lighter fluid, and 2 butane lighters.
You think he was trying to be an accelerationist and start the a war? Because quite honestly, why? Why is it everyone's trying to burn down every church? And he doesn't look like a stereotypical person who's been screwing with churches this Holy Week. No. He looks like a normal, average, white male.
He was stopped and questioned by church security and claimed he was trying to cut through the building to get to his van, which he says was out of gas. But the vehicle was not out of gas. It was parked outside. Police say there's no immediate terror connection. Lamparello has been arrested twice before in New Jersey. But again, this...
Was he also trying to burn down churches up there? Matt says he was an Antifa adjunct professor and he hated Christians. Yeah.
Church is open, but it is on high alert, Rob.
Good thing that he was spotted. All right, Gio, thanks so much.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, hi, everyone. But yeah, so someone else was trying to burn down a church with ties to God only knows what, and maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so New York, St. Patrick's Church, during Holy Week, another person trying to burn down a church. Good call, dude. It seems like everything is going to shit. Everything is getting further and further into shit. What up, JJ Stoner? Why don't they make a deal out of this, like synagogue vandalism? It was on the news. It was last night. I saw a few headlines about it, but it's not. But it turns out the vehicle was not without gas, exactly. And true. Who knows the motivation in this guy, using gasoline to walk through. Because he had to walk through to his car that was already parked on the curb, guys. It's not one of those things where he was going in to do anything. He was, I'm just passing through. My car's out of gas. I need this lighter fluid for my car. Jesus Christ. It just seems like things are going to get worse. And things are going to be consistently stupid for quite some time. Now, should they be making more of a big deal out of this? Probably. They probably should. Should be more coverage. But then again, it happened the night before the Mueller report came out, and I'm surprised ABC even covered it. It's not exactly a slow news day for the media, and they're going to be, I guarantee you, if you search CNN on YouTube or Fox or ABC or NBC, it's going to be Mueller, over and over. And that's all you'll see. And that's probably all you'll hear about for the next few days. They're going to say that they try to find, or he couldn't find, or didn't alleviate, or he didn't do this. And he was under the coattails of the president the whole time. There's going to be so much spin on this shit that it's going to reach new levels of insanity while people are out burning churches and doing other crazy shit. I do want to dive into one other thing before we jump into the Mueller shit, just for the simple fact that I don't want the show to be only Mueller. Boston College. Now, a woman speaking about abortion interacts with the student. We'll hear that interaction, then we'll see one more bit.
So, do you think that the children that are apprehended at the border that are in government, U.S. government care, whether it's a U.S. government agency or if it's a Catholic relief agency that's being contracted by the government, do you think like babies who are going to die should be resuscitated and be given care?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe that like a baby who's born alive during an abortion at Planned Parenthood should get care?
No.
Oof. So, babies born alive during a botched abortion should not get care. These are our college students these days. These are college students. But children dying, babies dying when they're crossing the border illegally should get care.
What's the difference? No, my question is, what is the difference? No, because I'm going to answer. I'm going to answer your
What the
question.
fuck was that?
I wrote down your points.
The fuck was that, YouTube? Huh? I'm
going to answer. I'm going to answer
Shut
your
up,
question.
thought.
I wrote down
You
your
don't
points.
have the mic.
But I want to know from you, what is the difference? Why do you care about a mom who's made a dangerous journey through Mexico, through Central America, put her life, her child's life at risk? Why do you care that we should use taxpayer dollars So say she crosses the border, her child's severely malnourished, and her child is dehydrated, right? For example, my son was...
Because the baby wasn't an abortion baby. Of course, guys. All abortion babies should tie. Huh? Video or just audio? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, good call. Thank you. Sorry. We'll start that over. I didn't realize I didn't change the scene. Hey, at least it wasn't muted, okay? Jesus.
Are in government, U.S. government care, whether it's a U.S. government agency or if it's a Catholic relief
Hey, sometimes
agency
shit
that's being
happens because I don't
contracted by
have
the
two
government.
screens.
Do you think like babies who are going to die should be resuscitated and be given care?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe that like a baby who's born alive during an abortion at Planned Parenthood should get care?
No.
So, Matt, you're right. One is a woman putting her child at risk and danger, and she is responsible for the situation. But, oh no, I pulled an AG. I mute myself at least once a show. Exactly. He pulled an AG. One is a woman putting her child in danger. Another is a woman putting her child in danger. Well, a child she doesn't want in danger. That child just happens to be birthed because of the botch. And shouldn't provide care to it.
What's the difference? No, my question is, what is the difference? No, because I'm going to...
Watch the girl in white. Like, you see the girl at the mic, and then you see the girl right below her. She's a dumbass.
answer. I'm going to answer
No
your question.
shit,
I
thought.
wrote down your points. But I
Okay.
want to know from you, what is the difference? Why do you care about a mom who's made a dangerous journey through Mexico, through Central America, put her life, her child's life at risk? Why do you care that we should use taxpayer dollars? So say she crosses the border, her child's severely malnourished, and her child is dehydrated, right? For example, my son was in the hospital last week with severe acidosis because of dehydration and could have died. So she comes across the border and she has a baby in her arms that's dying, right? Should we pay for that child's health care?
Yes.
Stop shouting. Children, shut the fuck up for 5 minutes. Let the fat lady tell you about abortion, okay? And why there's two differences, okay? I'm okay with her being fat. It's a life choice.
If a child is born alive during an abortion procedure, because sometimes the abortionist misses the heart when they're administering the digoxin, should the abortionist have to provide health care to that child?
No.
Why?
Because they're performing an abortion?
Because they're performing an abortion, guys. That baby that's alive can still be aborted after it is alive. It's okay, guys. This is what college students believe.
So before that, they've already determined that it's not a baby.
Oh. We've already determined it's not a baby. It's not a baby. Okay? This is what they're teaching any of you guys who are real boomers in here and have kids in college. If you're paying for that college and it's not subsidized through the government massively, or they're on scholarship or something, congratulations. This is what you're paying money for. And I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I mean, I went to college and graduated from college over 12 years ago now. We didn't have shit like this. We didn't deal with shit like this and idiots like this. Yeah, people could be of different minds, but no one would have said a baby born through a botched abortion should still die. At that point, it's alive. I mean, it's alive a lot earlier, granted. But the point being is, if it's viable, You don't kill it. Hey, dumb bitch on the mic. Your parents don't want you anymore. They don't want to pay for your college where you're sitting there. Believing this shit. They want to abort you. Can they abort you? Can they abort her? With this logic, at this point, anyone can be aborted if their parents don't want them after the fact. I mean, that may be a good thing for us because I'm sure there's a lot of disappointed parents out there with, late stage millennials and, maybe some boomers' parents don't want them anymore if they're still hanging on to life, So maybe we could get rid of some of the retards in our world, okay? I think that's the plan, guys.
I know you're telling me that science has determined one thing, but...
Science has determined one thing, but... No, there's no but to that. Science has determined if it pops out, you can't kill it at that point. You should not be allowed to kill it at that point. It's no longer my clump of cells. It's out of the womb. It may have to survive on machines and shit. But there's been babies born at 20 weeks who are living just fine. In this day and age, people can survive being extremely early born, or whatever they call it, premature born.
You just said they determined it's not a baby. How can an abortionist determine? How can an abortionist not determine it's not a baby? Excuse me, I'm dialoguing with her. How can an abortionist determine it's not a baby? Why is it not a baby? Is what I want you to tell me. Is why do you think it's not a baby?
Because it's a fetus.
It
hasn't been born yet.
But if it had...
You dumbass. She's talking about a botched abortion. It's a botched abortion. Therefore, it is born. What do you think? They just leave... Do these kids think they just leave the fetus inside the mother? Oh, just deal with it. Dead, dying thing inside you. Don't worry about it.
Has been born. So if this baby comes out of utero and the digoxin hasn't been successful in inducing cardiac arrest, and this baby is alive.
Well, first of all, I think that's a really rare occasion. Thank you.
And?
I think it's a really rare occasion.
Oh,
is
she triggered? She needs her safe space, guys. Come hold me, lesbian lover.
It is rare, but it does happen because a group of abortion survivors were just at the White House. So it does happen. So do you think it's a baby?
No.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Get back into your tent with your binky and your blanket and stop trying to impose your bullshit. You should not be allowed to vote. One, she's a woman, first of all. That's the first telling point. Two, she's an idiot. It's not a baby, guys. It's not a baby.
During his Fox town hall last night, Bernie Sanders said his position on abortion is pretty clear. It should be legal without any restriction at all up to the moment of birth. Watch.
With regard to abortion, do you believe that...
Huh? I can't hear you. Huh? Really, Grandpa? This nigga has to hold his hand by his ear to hear someone on a mic. How in the fuck is the Crypt Keeper gonna be a president? Huh?
With regard to abortion, do you believe that a woman should be able to terminate a pregnancy up until the moment of birth?
Look, I think that happens very, very rarely, and I think this is being made into a political issue.
When you guys are putting out policy about it, that becomes a political issue. When it's always been a political issue, because, I mean, it should be. If they're going to use government money in relation to their abortions or government funding for abortion clinics, should be an issue.
The decision over abortion belongs to a woman and a physician, not the federal government, not the state government, and not the local government.
Ooh. Hot take there from everyone else. Hey, he's got to shave the inside of his ears to be able to hear. Jesus Christ. Yes. Oh, Gulf City Gary Horton. Someone who is better at computering than me, please edit one of those old-timey ear horns into his hand. Here. We'll go back to where Grandpa Bernie needs a hearing aid for you guys, okay? Someone put one of those. Huh? Dude, I swear to God, this old motherfucker. How is he going? Okay, first of all, he's ancient. Why do these 12-year-olds, not literal 12-year-olds, but these Bernie bros who are, 18 to 30 and all this shit, want this to be their president? Dude, this guy is most likely to die in office. Maybe they're hoping that he'll bring on a extremely crazy person as his vice president. Jesus Christ.
Flat out. Safe, legal, and rare. We're defending in its position.
God damn it, Tucker.
So, like 10 years ago, that would be considered an extreme position.
State government, and not the
Sorry, guys.
So, like 10 years ago, that would be considered an extreme position. Today, it's the moderate position in the Democratic Party. Some are defending infanticide, just flat out. Safe, legal, and rare? No. That's not at all the position today. It should be free, frequent, and horrifying. So Dean Cain starred in a movie called...
Yes, Ashton, he's 5 years older than Trump, but he also doesn't look like he's on his deathbed as easily. Go back to fucking teaching everyone about the solar system and the flat earth, dude. We don't need you here. You can hang out and watch. No one will ban you, but everyone will ridicule you. You're a Bernie bro just by jumping on that statement. I don't care. All I know is that I don't want my president to have a vice president who's going to take over for him after, a year in office. Look how fast Obama aged while he was in office. You think it's not going to kill Bernie Sanders? Come on. If you don't think he'll die within his first term because of the stress and everything else, you're losing your shit. Plus, someone who has to hold their hand up to hear people standing in front of them, how's he going to hear the guy sitting at the opposite end of the table talking about whether or not we should bomb someone? Is he going to have a teleprompter in front of him with subtitles and a fucking court stenographer typing everything out for him so he can read it?
Gosnell, President Trump screened it at the White House last week. He joins us tonight. Dean, thanks very much for coming on. I think of you as having a pretty kind of traditional liberal view of abortion. You've never been a...
Okay. Well, guys, we get another one. But you know what? Fireman and me are good. We talked after the show. Me and Matt will always be good. I might jump on his ass occasionally. But here we go. Ashton, shut the fuck up. You want to debate? Bullshit. You want to talk out your ass? Congratulations, Ashton. You have my attention. Here's the deal, Ashton. You can go and troll whatever. Yes, anyone can die in office. No shit, Sherlock. I've been on this planet as long as you. Probably longer than you. I don't know how old you are. But all you do is spurg the fuck out. Go back to making shitty audio quality videos about the flat earth and the dual cores and all that gayness. No one cares. There's people in my audience who said they would debate you, and what happened? Did you pussy out? Did you pussy out? You did. You never came back, said a word, because doesn't count, dude. Go back to working the corner, make your shitty YouTube videos, stop trying to punch up because you want attention. No one in this audience is going to fucking visit your page. We're going to make fun of you. This audience is one of the biggest internet culture troll audiences you will ever see. Do you want your life to be filled with a living hell? Then keep fucking with Nightwave. Keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with whoever you want. But it will make your life as meaningless as your arguments for the flat earth and the dual core. It's not real. Shut the fuck up. Why do I not want to debate you? Why do I not want to talk to you? Because I don't give a fuck about your stupid ramblings. You come in. But people can come in and they can get killed in office. No shit. I could literally walk out of my house right now and die. Congratulations, you're an idiot. Congratulations, you got my attention. Congratulations, you have all of these people, I don't know, 40 or so, maybe more, 43 people in here, besides yourself, who will tear you a new asshole. So, Ashton, I've already given you enough attention. I covered how stupid you are. I covered how shitty your mic is, how you shout from the opposite side of the room instead of having the mic in front of you, how everything sounds like an echo, how you suck. Go back to irrelevancy. Vote for Bernie Sanders. Do your thing. He ain't gonna win. Okay? Sorry, bro. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I already answered that. Are you... I know you're on the spectrum, dude, so I'm gonna slow it down for you and bring down the... I'm gonna bring down the yelling, okay? Ashton. Trump, even as a fat man, is in better shape than the goddamn walking skeleton that is the Crypt Keeper. They're revamping that show, and they've tapped Bernie Sanders to play the new Crypt Keeper. Okay? I've already answered that. If you need to, rewind. Rewind, Ashton. Ashton doesn't wipe. He's skid mark Steve. You aren't fact-checking shit. This isn't... Why? Fact-checking me on what? Calling him ancient? Does he not look ancient to you? And who the fuck are you to fact-check anyone? Look at your content. It's littered with no facts. It's littered with trash, like your life. Ashton, you should have been one of those kids that those kids wanted aborted in Minecraft. God, this planet would be better. God. Would this planet not be better without you and your constant shenanigans? He wants my attention. I'll give him my attention. Let's make fun of Ashton today. You fucking come in and derail bullshit because, oh, look, you don't even pop at the top, you fucking goof. Get the fuck out of my audience. God damn, you're an idiot. I'm fact-checking you guys. I'm here to fact-check. Yeah, sicko is... You see that wrench? You see that wrench? You see those wrenches on the two people defending you? Sicko is my best friend. Your other channel with what? 300 viewers? Oh, you walked into me spurging on a flat earther who thinks the earth has two cores, who wanted to debate me on flat earth shit, and then when one of our audience members said he would debate him, he didn't show up. Yeah, you have 15 subscribers. Go back to your streams with one person. Hey, by the way, you know when you put out content on YouTube, you don't have to always stream it. Yeah, there's this thing called OBS. And on OBS, see, you can record and edit. You don't get viewers, son. So let daddy teach you a lesson about stepping on the big boy's toes. Yeah, but you weren't talking out your ass. And you didn't get any attention paid to you. Ashton. your 15 subscribers would like you to do this thing. It's called a toaster bath in Minecraft. Now, what you do is you log into Minecraft. Look at that. Oh my God, guys, he went to the hair. Hey, Ashton, rewind to the beginning of the show. There we go. It's the same Ashton, same guy. Oh no. He's not worth trolling, but you guys, Sicko's good at it. And Sicko got him to believe that he's, you know. I fucking hate my wrenches because see how they're trolling me as well. If they're okay, Ashton, here, you wanted my attention. I'm gonna give you what you deserve. You get 5 minutes to suck my dick in silence. Okay, just shut your mouth and suck my dick.
How you been?
Thank you for the subscription.
And it's a band.
And we got to make sure his other one's on a little brief timeout because Spurgy McRetard needs to know what it's like to be an adult. You know, sometimes you got to put the autistic in the corner. You're both on timeout. Enjoy your 5 minutes. Now, back to abortions and how Ashton should have been one of those abortions in Minecraft. Child sit in the corner with the dunce cap, okay?
You know, advocating for the overturning of Roe v. Wade or anything. Are you surprised by how much the goalposts have moved in the last couple of years?
Shocking to me, really, to be talking about abortion on demand. And, you know, he says it's rare. Well, how rare? I mean, how many babies that are viable should be murdered, Senator Sanders, till it's okay? Is it 100? Is it 1,000?
So
is it a million?
if I said to you, if you said, you know, this guy got the death penalty, was executed, and he didn't do it, you'd be like, Dean, that's pretty rare. Okay, don't politicize it. All right, let's not politicize this now.
Well, it's, you know.
Hold on, what? Oh, yeah, that was the perfect time for the follow and the band song. Well, he's not banned. He's just sitting in the corner sucking on his binky right now, guys. Sometimes, you know, when your children act up, and especially when they're, you know, a little autistic, you got to take their blocks away from them and their trains away from them and put them in the corner.
Abortion being a political hot button issue is not new. That's not new. I don't think people are politicizing it now. It's been that way for a long time. And for him to say people are politicizing, that's insane to me. And
it should be political. Like, should we allow this in our country or not? That's a political question.
100%. And that's why it's been talked about forever. But this new stance is so extreme, it's frightening. You know, it's I mean, up to the moment of birth, and that's abortion on demand, anytime, anywhere, for any reason.
Yeah, even mental health. I don't feel so good about having a child. I don't want to. I don't want to have a child. Okay, let's stab a needle in its head. Well, it's already 5 years old. Well, I mean, come on. It's not even at the point where it's doing anything too viable. You know? Sicko, me too. They aren't that bad. Honestly, with YouTube, you have to disguise the words. So figure out words that are similar to the words that are getting you banned and then use them. They have that auto mod feature where it's just, they should go the Twitch route, my apologies, where if you say something, the audience votes if it should be allowed. Because then it's moderation by committee, you know?
Is not okay. I'm actually a pro-choice in my law. If I were to be a legislator,
right,
I would legislate pro-choice about viability. I'd probably be in that ballpark,
right,
where most of our states are, 20 weeks, 24 weeks, you know, and then there are extenuating circumstances, okay, and I do want it to be rare. Personally, I'm very pro-life. I wouldn't want it in my life. But it's shocking to me that someone would advocate for allowing it up until the moment of birth. Kermit Gosnell did that. He had live births, and then he killed the children. I mean, he very well could have just given them comfort care until they passed away, like Governor Northam suggested. But he actually went out and he snipped their spinal cords, and that's why he's in jail forever. But it's
It
shocking
must
to
have
me.
changed your views on the subject doing that movie.
It did. It made me less apt to be. I'm not I was a fan, but less apt to be accepting of it. I want to push against it more and more because I believe. At 24, I mean, I've seen too many instances of 24, 26 weeks, babies born 20 weeks, and they're viable and they live happy, wonderful, full lives.
Yeah, I mean, they're people.
Yeah, they're people. That's the thing that gets lost is it's not about the woman. He says, Senator Sanders said, it's about a woman and her health care and her body. But at a certain point, at what point in time is that a life? And that is
at the point in time when it could survive. Like, I mean, what else are you going to say? It is. Like, honestly, I think they shouldn't. Abortion should be extremely rare. It should not be a form of birth control. So Bernie Sanders, the ancient old fuck, who, yes, is only 5 years older than President Trump, but hasn't been a president yet and looks like he should belong in a fucking crypt, is going to try and run on that shit. Also, since he got you guys, the gentleman who wanted to comment on my volume and my show, let's take a look. This was streamed live to 3 views. I'm gonna fucking give him the attention he wants.
Yeah, so someone was out there asking, hey, why is there more light here? Well, the first problem I have is that they release this image and they build it all up, but they don't explain the perspective. We're looking at the top of a galaxy, the bottom of a galaxy. We're looking at it from the side. I'm left wondering because they haven't explained it, even though someone obviously took the picture since they claim it's a picture. That must have happened, right? So.
That black hole image isn't a picture, guys. It's a Photoshop because the universe is flat. Yes. Every single video. Why the Earth and celestial bodies spin. Thanks for teaching us gravity. We already fucking knew that. We were adults. Apparently, he's not a flat earther. If it spins, it can't be flat Earth. He tries to comment on Venezuela situation and Mike Pence's comments. God. Watching Seeker. No human has ever left Earth. Okay. Woo. Alrighty, guys. I'm not going to play this, but I'm going to point out the title of this video, and you guys. Nope. Video's better. Ooh. Made my first copy strike complaint against Veritasium. All right. Here we go. I went on a rant about how you're just ignorant and you won't debate. You want to have a debate, motherfucker? How about we debate how stupid you are? You will never gain a following for this video right here. And I'm going to hold it to you. I'm going to make it known. You start getting a little bit of a following, I'm going to remind everyone with this. In fact, I'm going to archive it on your ass in case you delete it. Because anyone who brags, nope, wrong one. Where is it? There it is. About copy striking a channel. Ooh, you are asking for it. I hope you're still watching. I hope you try and flag me. Please. If he does, guys, we'll watch. We'll do a few. What's it called on Toxic Male Clips. But Ashton, I hope you're watching this, man. I used to make fun of you for your lighting, you're using the blue ball, get a better mic. Even my mic's not that bad, and you want to comment on my volume. But you're over here talking about copy striking someone. You're talking about copy striking someone.
And it's a ban.
Thanks for the follow over on it,
Ooh.
Ashton, you've derailed my show. But dude, you have 14 subscribers. 14 subscribers. You should not be flagging anyone. What did he do? Did he use your stuff in fair use? Did he comment on the fact that you fucking just spew bullshit? What? Hold on. Let's see. I thought I saw the channel. Hold on. I thought I saw.
On November 22nd, 2014,
a 5.4 million subscriber channel. What did you copyright? What did you copyright strike of theirs? If it's talking points, hold on.
a question I get asked surprisingly.
What did you copyright strike of theirs? This seems like a real science channel. You're some dude who lives in his mom's fucking basement. Like this guy actually does scientific stuff. This channel is massively funded. What the fuck did you copy strike? Yeah. It's about 2 weeks. It was about 2 weeks ago, so maybe this? Whatever. I'm not going to dive too deep into the lore of stupidity and the guy who fucking bragged about copy striking.
On November 20th.
Let's talk about...
No, let's not talk about anything. Because you're a copy striker. Oh, at one point you were above 20 subscribers, dude. It's probably after you made that copyright strike that... Just remember, guys. I know it doesn't feature video over there, but it is archived. Ooh, I don't know. I'd love to see what this dude copy struck him for. All right, guys. We're going to jump over. Enough with Ashton. Enough with some nobody sitting in his basement. Don't copy strike people. If you copy strike someone, get the fuck out of YouTube. Go fucking really take a short walk off a cliff in Minecraft, because you're not gonna survive here copy striking people when you have 14. You have 14 subscribers. All right, so we have someone who watches this channel, pokes fun at me. I was gonna go short walk. It was a long walk off a short pier. I flipped it. We have someone who watches me. Hey, you know what I haven't done? Flaggetry. I haven't been a big flagget. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about an article written. Pop Vulture took video of mine and threw a Jimmy Neutron face on it. Now, if I was a little pussy named Ashton, I would do something about that stupidly. Hey, Mundane Matt 2.0, stop. I like Mundane Matt. Hopefully he owns all this bullshit. But here's the problem. You don't flag people. What did I do instead? I said this was funny because it is. It's fucking hilarious. He even has subscribed to AGluck in the title. Yes, he's fucking with me. But everyone, go subscribe to Pop Vulture Inc. Ashton, take a lesson in life and get the fuck off the internet, dude. You're too sensitive to deal with this shit. Holy fuck. I like Matt too. I just, yeah, that's like the whole Turk situation and everything else. Yeah. Oh. How, Tiara, you haven't heard that? That's like the meme right now. The new one, it went to Donkey Kong. Now it's Megamind, okay? Now it's Megamind. And I said, take Megamind, his giant blue ass head, and put my hair on the top of it. Or put Jimmy Neutron's hair on the top of it. Whatever. Someone with Photoshop skills. All right, guys. Ooh. Well, let's talk Twitter since I'm already on it. It's going to be a little out of order from the title, but all right. So, according to the Daily Caller and reports from a Twitter insider, Twitter has distanced itself from the Southern Poverty Law Center, following reports suggesting that the group scams liberal donors out of money. Facebook has not yet revealed whether it plans to end the partnership with the group. Twitter appears to be the only big tech company in Silicon Valley to completely divorce itself from the SPLC, an Alabama-based group that got slammed in March following reports it takes donors' money while ignoring racial harassment. Facebook has not responded to the Daily Caller News Foundation repeated request for comment about its affiliation with the SPLC. The SPLC is not a member of Twitter's Trust and Safety Council or a partner the company has worked with recently. A source within Twitter told Daily Caller, on the condition of anonymity, the company listed the SPLC as a safety partner working to combat hateful conduct and harassment, according to a June 2018 report. Well, maybe Twitter will get less stupid. Doubt it. But Twitter also included the Trust and Safety Council, which provides input on our safety, products, policies, and programs. The company's policy page noted at the time, Twitter's page no longer includes the SPLC as a member, helping to govern certain types of conduct. Facebook's involvement with the group was apparently more intimate. Mark Zuckerberg and the SPLC, they fuck. Guys, they fuck. Yeah, if you want to support the stream, streamlabs.com/AGluck. Also, have the easiest way for you to support. Throw a subscription on either sides of the channels, DLive or here, and like the video, dislike the video, do it. But I don't know how to say that. It's probably the Ruchika Baraja, however you say that, declined to name all the outside groups working with Facebook, but confirmed the SPLC's participation. The SPLC accused Facebook in May of 2018 article of not doing enough to center anti-Muslim hatred. The article does not disclose the SPLC's working partnership with Facebook. Go away. Yeah, so Twitter has dipped out. Amazon granted the SPLC broad policing power over Amazon's Smile charity program. We remove organizations that the SPLC deems as ineligible. Really? So what about a right-center group? Are they ineligible, SPLC? Everyone is ineligible except for the SPLC. Therefore, send all your money to the SPLC, guys. Amazon grants the SPLC that power because we don't want to be biased whatsoever. Because the SPLC's never been known to be biased. Oh, thanks. What the fuck? Thank you. I wish I could buy one out now, but Walmart doesn't pay me that much. Well, you know what, man? I appreciate the support. Here's a 20 for a second monitor. Wish I could buy one out now, but Walmart doesn't pay me that much. You know what, man? It's appreciated in the support. Amazon is now also taking EBT for grocery items. Yeah, that's not surprising because, I mean, everywhere's taking EBT for grocery items. I think even I saw like Jack in the Box is taking EBT now. Like, I don't know on what grounds, if it's because it's, whatever. Google was also dinged in 2018 for using the SPLC to assist YouTube in policing content on the platform. The left-wing nonprofit group is one of more than 100 non-government organizations and government agencies in YouTube's Trusted Flagger program. Google has not yet responded to Daily Caller's request for information. The group designated the Family Research Council a hate group in 2010 because of its occasional belligerent defense of traditional marriage. Media outlets often rely on the SPLC to craft stories. CNN, for instance, published the group's list of 900 hate groups in 2017 under the headline, "Here are all the hate groups active in your area," then was forced to modify the story after conservatives complained that the story effectively conflated conservatives with neo-Nazis. CNN maintains that the SPLC is one of the only groups that monitors hate. Ooh. Oh, man. Everyone. Technically you can. Can't you draw money off that shit? EBT is for anyone who is in need. Yeah, I understand. I understand the way EBT works. If you make under X amount per month, they give you government assistance to buy food at the grocery store. But I think it should be limited to places like grocery stores and for food items. You know, you shouldn't be able to get fast food with it. Just my opinion. That's just me. But yeah, so the SPLC and Twitter no longer buddies, guys. Hopefully the SPLC can just tell them to go fuck themselves, leave, and all these companies stop relying on them because they conflate shit, they make shit up. They have their own Me Too shit going on. Why would you believe them? Come on, guys. Isn't it we're supposed to disavow every group that has someone who has ever done anything alarming to a woman? Come on, the SPLC, they're having that shit right now. But fast food is food, but it's more expensive. I understand that fast food is food, but I always remembered hearing and reading things about food stamps, etc., that it wasn't allowed for prepared food. It had to be unprepared food. In Australia, we give non-assimilating Muslim free cars and weekly stipends. No. Please tell me Australia is not that fucking woke, dude. Holy shit. It's for homeless people with no place to cook and elderly people who cannot cook for themselves anymore. I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. But still, man. It's just... I mean... You can buy food from the grocery store that doesn't need to be prepared. You can buy sandwich meats and shit like that. PB&J, that was my jam. Salami, mustard, and bread. Salami sandwich, that's my jam. You don't need to cook in order to be able to get food from the grocery store and not go to fast food restaurants. But I'm going to start a video, and while we're taking a look at that, I'm going to step out and have a smoke, grab some more caffeine, and wrong way, and see what we can get into. I want to start off, because I usually start off with Fox News, because I feel like they're center right. They're on the right, and they seem to try and be more fact-based. Don't let their feelings get involved as much. But today we're going to start out with CNN because I want you guys to hear their take on this. So I will be right back. We're going to jump into the Mueller stuff. There you go. See? You figured out how to spell it, dick. All right. I will be right back, guys. Let me make sure the volume's up.
Back to Jeffrey for 1 second, where you were talking about Don McGahn, and the description of the president calling McGahn. He says, "You got to do this. You got to call Rod," and this was about getting rid of Mueller. And it seems to me, in reading through all this, and McGahn did not act on it, that McGahn saved the president from himself. I think.
Absolutely. And hold on one second, because the exact quote, and I want to be precise, in this Mueller report, at the end of that conversation, when the president heard that Mueller was going to launch his own special investigation, he said, and this is a quote in the Mueller report, "This is the end of my presidency. I'm," and then he used the F word.
Yeah.
I'm effed.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And then he goes on and does this, and McGahn refuses time and time again. He didn't correct the New York Times piece where the president wanted him to issue a correction. And he didn't call Rod.
It wasn't a correction, we should point out.
Because it wasn't a correction. Because
it would have been a lie.
Well, he said it was true. Right, it was true. And then he didn't ask Rosenstein to fire Mueller. The president was trying to do this, and I think time and time again, people were not listening to him, particularly his White House counsel, who understood the repercussions of it, whereas the president either didn't care or didn't understand.
And there are other examples in here of people saving the president from himself. One largely forgotten figure, K.T. McFarland, is mentioned in here, where
former deputy national security advisor.
Former deputy national security advisor, one-time ambassador, a nominee to be ambassador to Singapore, had to withdraw her nomination. But she's asked at one point to write what she regards as a misleading letter explaining something relating to Michael Flynn, and she refuses to do it. Again, there are several people. I mean, I think McGahn is most prominent among them. Sessions himself, at times, doesn't unrecuse. I mean, he's asked to unrecuse himself, which would have been absurd. He doesn't do it. And again, I think does the president a service by not unrecused.
At the same time, the president is tweeting, "Why won't the Justice Department do what I want it to do for me?" And at some point, I may have to get involved myself. We now know that he was trying to get involved, and he was getting pushback of the right kind from people who worked for him.
Very early on in this investigation, back during the campaign, a source of mine said to me that a lot of the evidence, and this is what intel officials or agencies call open source, a lot of the evidence is open source. In other words, it's public comments, and that goes to both the obstruction issue, but also the collusion issue, or just willingness to work with and communicate with Russians. The president made public comments about this, showing his support. And he already went to a degree that previous presidential candidates were not willing to go, right? U.S. presidential candidates have been offered help by foreign powers before. Not to play historian here, but Hubert Humphrey in 1968, Adlai Stevenson in 1960. They've been offered before. They said, "No way. I really want to be president, but I'm not going to accept this help." And what the special counsel does not exonerate the president of in the category of conspiracy, well, his team, I should say, is of a willingness. They expected it would benefit them, and they showed interest in this help. That's a remarkable thing for a candidate for U.S.
That is interesting. And for those who are just tuning in, I just want to go over what we're doing right now. One of the things in the Mueller report, the Mueller report focuses on two things. One of them is on whether or not there was conspiracy. Ultimately, the conclusion is there is not enough evidence of conspiracy between the Russian government and anyone on the Trump campaign or any knowing American. And then the other question, of course, is obstruction of justice and whether or not President Trump committed obstruction of justice in trying to hamper the Mueller team, the FBI, whomever, from conducting this probe. Let's reset the big takeaways so far in this redacted version of the Mueller report. And we're going to go to Evan Perez and Laura Jarrett. Laura, you have been focused on the obstruction of justice part of...
Oh, someone said Clown World Last Supper. Yes, that is. what you're witnessing right here, the clown world Last Supper. But I will say this about CNN today. They weren't being CNN. I think they were being they were being a little less biased, and they weren't talking mad shit. I'm surprised that they weren't talking mad shit. Oof. Yeah, we got a console debate going on in the chat. Jesus Christ. Turn your volume up. I'm almost redlining, Ashton. Oh, look, he's back. Hey, Ashton. How's flagging people's channels going for you? My channel's already a success, man. I have this thing you don't have and you'll never have. It's called an audience. And I do want to say this, Ashton. How's it feel knowing that you will never, ever have an audience because you flag people, copy striking people? How's it feel? How's it feel? How's it feel? How's it feel knowing? How's it feel? Yes, you could rent a game from Blockbuster and bootleg it with the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast was an amazing system. I did like the Dreamcast. Power Stone, one of the best fighting games of all time. I don't give a shit if they're plagiarizing you. You think they're plagiarizing you, Ashton? This is the drunk who thinks he's smart, Panero. Ashton, plagiarism? Really? That's what you're going to go with? Plagiarism? You're not writing a college essay. You don't have proof. Did the flag stand? Did they get a strike? You're going after a 5.4 million subscriber channel, and they're plagiarizing you. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, guys. Holy shit. Ashton thinks NASA follows him. Holy shit. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Everyone in the chat say, "Hi, NASA." Holy shit. Oh. NASA's falling around some Canadian. Yes. Oh, my God. Ooh. I think Ashton broke me for today. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh. Ooh. Oh my God, dude. Oh, QAnon follows him too, guys. I'd like to address the next question to NASA. Why are you hiding the truth about the flat Earth? Plagiarism of images. Oh. Holy shit. Oh, Randy Quaid is Q. Oh my God. I think I just broke. All the Canadians in my audience, what are your thoughts on your fellow citizen from Canada, Ashton? Oh, shit. Hey, my volume's not too low. Just turn it up, you spook. we got a glow in the dark nigga up in here, guys. Oh, that's 3 Canadians disavowing you from citizenship, and that's pretty telling when Trudeau is the prime minister. They would take Trudeau over you, Ashton. Sorry, bro. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. I'm a freaking Daily Show, bro. You do live streams to one person. And it's probably yourself on your cell phone. Oh, poor Ashton. Jesus Christ. Oh. Sicko wants your nudes, Ashton. Show him your butthole. Jesus. Oh my God. We really got someone who thinks NASA and Q follows them. Oh God. This is, ladies and gentlemen, Evil Lan or Evil Ann is correct. We have found Chris Chan 2.0. Ashton, I must ask, how much longer until you transition and talk about dimensional merge and how all your favorite cartoon characters come to life? How much longer? I think we found our new lolcow, guys. I got to be careful. Fair use in using his content. But I think we found the greatest lolcow of all time. Holy shit. Please, someone screenshot him saying that NASA follows him and drop it in the Discord. Because I want this to live on in infamy. Yeah. We should put him and Jovi in a room together and see what happens. Holy shit. I don't know, dude. You weren't here earlier. He believes NASA follows him and Q follows him, guys. And I don't mean follows him on Twitter. I mean follows him in life. Holy shit. What up, Revenge of the Sis? Jesus Christ. I just almost had a seizure. Oh, this Ashton guy. Woo. Okay. People derailing the show for stupid shit. Yeah, it gets a little bit of a nuisance, but we just found, yes. Well, okay. I don't know if Ashton is Will Moffat, but I think Ashton might be obsessed with NASA. Yeah, Will Moffat, yes. Will Moffat does produce better content. His horizontal camera is 10 times better than Ashton's bedroom feed. Sorry, that's not where I wanted to go. Let's take, for those of you who don't know, and those of you just joining, Ashton is a flaggot. He bragged about copy striking someone because they plagiarism, and NASA follows them, guys. Watch out. NASA's coming to get you. Hold on, guys. NASA wants in to Ashton's stream. It's standing outside the window. Ashton. That's It's NASA knocking on the window behind you. They've been plagiarizing his shit for years. Okay, how long has Ashton been active? Okay, 2018. You've been around for 5 months. You've been around for 5 months, at least on this channel. Dear YouTube, hold on.
Hey there, YouTube. Hey, I just wanted to say I am making these claims. One, I'm probably going to make a few more, depending on how lazy I'm not. But even if they go through, I'd like you to leave these videos up.
Oh, so now he's sending a video to YouTube about his claims, his content claims, or not even claims. Pardon me, because he's not big enough to do content claims. His channel strikes that he's sending out. He thinks YouTube's listening, guys. They're outside the window with NASA listening to him. By the way, live streamed. If you're going to do this kind of sit in your bedroom content and just talk about science, edit your shit, bro. Premiere, $20 a month. If you can't afford that, get the fuck out. Also, he wants him to keep up the videos that he keeps claiming. Also, one more thing, Ashton. It's the red thing on the wall is his family crest. He is part of the Game of Thrones, guys. No, we don't think Canadians are tardies. I just think Canada lets some people get away with things that they should be sitting in a nice little mental house. Oh, the thing behind him, I think it's a book stand. A fireplace. It's a mini fireplace with his family crest on it. NASA is hiding in there. Game of Thrones follows him, yes. I agree, Ashton Birdie. But this isn't the Ashton Birdie. Oh, shit, dude. When I made a video about YouTube's responsibility over the YouTube, I noticed my channel was hacked and gone through. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Woo. Oh, God. Oh, not only does this guy think, hold on, the lore is getting so much deeper, guys. Holy shit. NASA follows him. Q follows him. And YouTube hacked his YouTube account. Guys. Holy shit. Oh, man. My brain. This guy has, oh, man. This guy will be the best locale ever to grace our little community here over on AfterNoonWave. Holy shit. Now, the big question becomes, how long before he tries to strike me? Now, I am providing commentary. Therefore, it's fair use. Therefore, I don't know if you know what the laws of fair use in Canada, but you can search it on Google, just so you know. But let's get back to Dear YouTube.
If that's possible, even though they did plagiarize this work and they've stolen my intellectual property for years over and over and over again.
Okay. Evidence, please. Can you show us some evidence? Please, we need to see the proof. Your science theories that others have said and people probably said before you, but they're your theories. What's your degree in? What? Huh? Thank you, NASA. Very cool. Q predicted his channel getting hacked. Of course they did.
It is a good science, and I hope the science stays out there because I do want people to know.
Are you published somewhere? Did you write this science down? Do you have mechanical rights or any kind of evidence or factual proof for the claims on your basis? Or are you another Turk February and just making accusations wildly? Well, at least I will give Turk February this. At least he doesn't strike porcelain. Did YouTube actually let the strike go through? I bet they didn't. Why? Because there's no factual basis for it. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Oh, you're breaking me, dude. Oh. Hold on. No degree, don't do the math, theory only. Other than my weak attempt at singularity math. Okay. Ooh, what email? I don't know. I don't want to read an email. Did you post it somewhere? I don't want to read an email. What'd you get? There. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna. Well, Ashton doesn't realize how big of a butt of his own jokes he is. I do. Megamind AG. Rebels Retribution. Don't need to put your hair on Megamind. Just wipe off your makeup. Why'd you have to take the picture where I look like I'm falling asleep at the mic? God damn you. Holy shit. Oh. Yeah. Where are you published? Just post the link to where you're published. It's not that hard. If your theories are published, if your theories have what is called mechanical rights in copyright law, and you can show that you put out the theories before them or before anyone else, and you're not just piggybacking off someone else's theories, because you came out of fucking nowhere. You think NASA's chasing you around. You think fucking YouTube's hacking your account. You think Q is following you. I gotta ask, if you... how old are you, man? One. Oh, you did it in the comment section of this?
Hey there, YouTube. Hey, I just wanted to say I am making these, even though they did, and
comment section, dude. Posted in. Oh my god, it's like trying to teach my grandma how to use the internet. One, you see the video I'm looking at, correct? See the video? The video where you make claims? You might want to put that in your description. The description's a thing where you let people know what the stream is about. In there, you will learn and tell people how to find the information you're saying is out there. Jesus Christ, Grandma. You're not supposed to ask a woman their age? In the video titled Gas-Powered Starbud. Oh, great. Now I have to go look at more of your content, man. Super fun. Actually, it is kind of fun because of the simple fact that it's just insane. Look, Ashton, you gained more subscribers from one stream with me than you have in the last month. That's one subscriber. You posted in the video before this? Really? Really, dude? The fuck? You writing a fucking goddamn novel? What the fuck is this? What? Cool, you posted... What? You posted your take. Where is this posted? Where is this on, I don't know, on a scientific journal? Where is this on the internet that's not just an email talking about your theory? When that, please, I'm not reading this. No one. The person you sent this to didn't read this. Yeah, Adderall Spurg. If you've sent it in an email and the person talked about it before you, but you had the theory in your head before them, but you didn't put it up anywhere, you didn't show it anywhere, you didn't post it anywhere, it's not your fucking theory. Sorry, dude. First to publish holds the rights. You're scientific. You should know that shit. Why do you think people rush to get their theories in scientific journals? You are fucked. NASA now owns your ass. They are literally standing behind you right now, bending you over and shoving a fucking goddamn solar system in Uranus, dude. Watch out, man. They're coming for you, bro. All right. Enough with Ashton. Keep being Spurgy in chat. If he gets too stupid, well, if he gets any more stupid, guys, put him in the corner where he belongs, where the children go. It's not a ban. That's just give him a little time out. Give him 5 minutes to think about the stupidity of trying to say, they plagiarize all my stuff. All right, we already watched that.
I'd like to thank you for being here, and I will now have a few questions.
Mr. Attorney General, we don't have the report in hand, so could you explain for us the special counsel's articulated reason for not reaching a decision on obstruction of justice, and if it had anything to do with the department's long-standing guidance on not indicting a sitting president, and you say you disagreed with some of his legal theories. What did you disagree with him on?
I'd leave it to his description in the report, the special counsel's own articulation of why he did not want to make a determination as to whether or not there was an obstruction offense. But I will say that when we met with him, Deputy Attorney General Rosenstein and I met with him along with Ed O'Callahan, who is the principal associate deputy.
They don't use your work. No one uses your work. If you were so good at it, you'd be picked up by one of these branches that you think are chasing you around. Stop bullshitting yourself. I'm not covering it. I'm making fun of it. You're a hilarious clown. You know what? People might take you more seriously and search Little Lunchbox and start doing your makeup like that.
On March 5th, we specifically asked him about the OLC opinion and whether or not he was taking the position that he would have found a crime but for the existence of the OLC opinion. And he made it very clear several times that that was not his position. He was not saying that but for the OLC opinion he would have found a crime. He made it clear that he had not made the determination that there was a crime.
So in other words, it's not the do not indict a sitting president. It's the I couldn't find enough to show that there was not collusion, but the fuck, dude, I just lost the word. The other thing they were looking into Trump for when it came to someone give me the word. Someone give me the word.
Did you disagree with him on?
May I follow up on that, Mr. Attorney General?
What did you disagree with him on?
Given that, why did you and Mr. Rosenstein feel the need you had to take it to the next step to conclude that there was no crime, especially given that DOJ policy?
Obstruction. He could not find or prove obstruction in the 10 different situations he looked into. A lot of the shit was said in public, And I guess basically it's like, okay, I mean, someone can say, that'd be cool if WikiLeaks dropped the emails. That'd be cool if this or that. But that doesn't mean they're telling him to, you know? So he couldn't find that any kind of obstruction. And anytime that Trump went on to say, I really don't like this situation, I want to get rid of Mueller or whatever, people around him kept him from doing it. So therefore, if you don't, just because you say, I fucking hate you, I wish you weren't doing this, doesn't mean you're obstructing. If he would have taken action, there's the obstruction.
Policy.
Well, the very prosecutorial function and all our powers as prosecutors, including the power to convene grand juries and the compulsory process that's involved there, is for one purpose and one purpose only. It's determine yes or no. Was alleged conduct criminal or not criminal? That is our responsibility, and that's why we have the tools we have. And we don't go through this process just to collect information and throw it out to the public. We collect this information, we use that compulsory process for the purpose of making that decision.
Sicko with the concern troll. Jesus Christ.
And because the special counsel did not make that decision, we felt the department had to, and that was a decision by me and the Deputy Attorney General.
Sicko.
Yes.
Or did the special counsel indicate that he wanted you to make the decision or that it should be left for Congress? And also, how do you respond to criticism you're receiving from congressional Democrats that you're acting more as an attorney for the president rather than as the chief law enforcement officer?
Well, Special Counsel Mueller did not indicate that his purpose was to leave the decision to Congress. I hope that was not his view, since we don't convene grand juries and conduct criminal investigations for that purpose. He did not. I didn't talk to him directly about the fact that we were making the decision, but I am told that his reaction to that was that it was my prerogative as Attorney General to make that decision.
So basically now they're trying to say Barr was acting as someone the president could rely on and an attorney for the president. You know, got to find a way to get and make more of it. Congress can still take this up if they want to. They probably won't, because all we need to do is waste more tax money on stupid shit like this. That's what we need, guys. Use more and more of the money. Drummer boy, whoa, with the 30 lemons and the 2 ice creams. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you guys over there. Oh, and the Mueller report is available now to everyone from the Justice Department. So if you want to go and dive into that a little bit, there's the link. Thank you, Wyatt Earp, over on the D-Live side, showing and giving up the goods.
Attorney General Barr, Catherine here at Fox News. Hi there. Is there anything you can share today about your review of the genesis of the Russia investigation and whether assets have been provided to investigate?
No, today I'm really focused just on the process of releasing this report.
Attorney General, senior Democrats in Congress have asked for Robert Mueller himself to testify. Robert Mueller remains a Justice Department employee as of this moment. Will you permit him to testify publicly to Congress?
I have no objection to Bob Mueller personally testifying.
Why? What do they need him to testify? He just dropped the report. Justice League Department? Yeah, no shit. 2 years, couldn't find anything, didn't find enough to indict him or to bring forward any kind of charges. Now. Hey, guys, let's bring it to Congress and waste more of their time when they could be, making laws that aren't ass backwards like the Green New Deal, guys. The Green New Deal.
Mr.
Mr. Attorney General, it's not just Democrats who have questioned some of the process here. A Republican-appointed judge on Tuesday said you have, quote, created an environment that has caused a significant part of the American public to be concerned about these redactions. You've cleared the president on obstruction. The president is fundraising off of your comments about spying. And here you have remarks that are quite generous to the president, including acknowledging his feelings and his emotions. So what do you say to people on both sides of the aisle who are concerned that you are trying to protect the president?
Well, actually, the statements about his sincere beliefs are recognized in the report, that there was substantial evidence for that. So I'm not sure what your basis is for saying that I am being generous to the president.
They are already in said document. Huh? Yes, he acknowledged the president's feelings because they were acknowledged in the Mueller report. Dumbasses.
Situation. It just seems like there's a lot of effort to say, to go out of your way to acknowledge how this.
Well, is there another precedent for it?
No, but it's unusual.
Okay, so unprecedented is an accurate description, isn't it?
Yes, but
okay.
What do you say to people?
Oh! Get to the back of the line, thought.
Who are concerned that you were trying to protect the president.
Eric.
There's a lot of public interest in the absence of the special counsel and members of his team. Was he invited to join you up on the podium? Why is he not here? This is his report, obviously, that you're talking about today.
No, it's not. It's a report he did for me as the Attorney General. He is required under the regulation to provide me with a confidential report. I'm here to discuss my response to that report and my decision, entirely discretionary, to make it public.
He's not the AG. He was special counsel. He got to do the investigation. But the AG is following what Mueller wanted. Do they need Mueller up there to say, yeah, we're releasing it. Here's my stance. Here's why I'm doing this. Here's what I'm doing.
Since these reports are not supposed to be made public, that's what I'm here to discuss.
Again. Bitch slap the reporters who talk out their ass. The American people. I don't give a fuck. You could have kept the report hidden if it was on either side. Who gives a shit? American people. No. Half the American people. The side that is just so far up everyone's ass if they're a conservative.
Impropriety for you to come out and sort of what appears to be sort of spinning the report before the public gets a chance to read it.
What? Oh, you're spinning the report.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Rosenstein just smiled. Jesus Christ, dude. Sorry, that one can go. Oh, here's the actual, some of the breakdown of the actual things in the report. Now, these things, hold on, what we got?
We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction. It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened. It never happened. This one was invented by a writer. Not this time. It never happened. It's false. It never happened. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened. No way. We got you. Not a chance. Not this time. It never happened. It never happened.
Jesus, who cut this together? That's fucking...
It's fiction. We made up this one. We made it up. Not this time. Wrong. Not this time. Not this time. You're wrong. Not this time. It never happened.
Oh, shit, dude. If you guys haven't yet, go over to Revenge of the Sis. Follow them on Twitter. Follow them on YouTube. Let's go into the first look, okay? The first look, this is Fox's take. CNN didn't have a breakdown of actual anything. I wanted both sides because I want to show you the difference in reporting. We might look back at it tomorrow, but here's the first look of the actual report.
We have the special counsel report here. It's split into 2 volumes. The first volume is devoted to Russia collusion. It's just shy of 200 pages. And the second volume looks at the issue of obstruction. I've been able to peel through it. It's lightly redacted, and where there are redactions, there's actually a statement justifying the redactions, whether it's grand jury material or ongoing investigation. So for folks at home, it's very simplified. It will be easy to follow. I want you to bear with me because I've got 4 areas that I want to highlight and read from the report. The first goes to the issue of why Special Counsel Robert Mueller could not reach a decision on the obstruction question. And it reads, quote, because we determined not to make a traditional prosecutorial judgment, we did not draw ultimate conclusions about the president's conduct. The evidence we obtained about the president's actions and intent presents difficult issues that would need to be resolved if we were making a traditional prosecutorial judgment. At the same time, he writes, if we had confidence after a thorough investigation of the facts that the president clearly did not commit obstruction of justice, we would state so. Based on the facts and the applicable legal standards, we are unable to reach that judgment. Accordingly, while this report does not conclude that the president committed a crime, it also does not exonerate him. And that phrase will be familiar to people who've been following this issue because Attorney General William Barr quoted specifically from this section when he sent the bottom line findings to Congress at the end of last month. I want to get to another section here because it goes to the issue of why there was a written question and answer session with the president, and the special counsel decided at the end of the day not to subpoena the president and force an interview. And that section reads, we also sought a voluntary interview with the president. After more than a year of discussion, the president declined to be interviewed. Then the following section is heavily redacted, and it cites grand jury information. Ultimately, while we believed that we had the authority and legal justification to issue a grand jury subpoena to obtain the president's testimony, we chose not to do so. We made that decision in view of the substantial delay that such an investigative step would likely produce at a late stage in our investigation. We also assessed that based on the significant body of evidence we had already obtained of the president's actions and his public and private statements describing or explaining those actions, we had sufficient evidence to understand relevant events and to make certain assessments without the president's testimony. So the bottom line there is that the special counsel is saying they had a lot of information from other individuals, records that were provided by the White House. They did not feel that they needed to take that step and subpoena the president. They would be satisfied, or it was adequate, to use the written question and answer sessions. Now, this is a very important part of this, and it goes to the moment, I don't think we've had the details before, when President...
So, they had enough. They didn't need him to come on and testify in front of them. They didn't need him to jump in, give his testimony. They sent him home, or to the White House, obviously, with questions, and he provided answers for that.
78, Catherine.
That's right, 78. Now, they're in the Oval Office, and remember, this is those 8 days in May between the firing of Comey and the appointment of special counsel where a lot of very important events go down. And it states, and it's according to notes written by Hunt, this is a member of the team, when Sessions, that's Attorney General Jeff Sessions, told the president that a special counsel had been appointed, the president slumped back in his chair and said, quote, "Oh my God, this is terrible. This is the end of my presidency. I'm effed." The president became...
For those words, those of you who don't know what effed is, it's fucked. I'm fucked. But he's not.
Angry and lambasted the attorney general for his decision to recuse from the investigation, stating, "How could you let this happen, Jeff?" The president said the position of attorney general was his most important appointment and that Sessions had, quote, let him down, contrasting him to Eric Holder and Robert Kennedy. Sessions recalled that the president said to him, quote, "You were supposed to protect me," or words to that effect. And that goes to something that we heard earlier today from Attorney General William Barr, that there was a lot of anger and frustration on behalf of the president. He characterized it as very genuine because he was not guilty of these allegations of collusion. And I just want to go back to page 75, and then I'll continue reading with more headlines, because it goes to this issue of intent. The president later asked Rosenstein, that's Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, who would ultimately oversee the Russia probe once Jeff Sessions was recused, to include Russia in his memorandum and to say that Comey had told the president that he was not under investigation. And the president...
Yes, so Trump wanted them to make sure that it was in there, that over and over again they said it's not about Russia, that he was not under investigation from the FBI about Russia. Oh, thanks for the donation over there, Lord Gamma. Everyone donating on the D-Live side, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you.
His final termination letter included a sentence at the president's insistence and against McGahn's advice. That's White House counsel Don McGahn stating that Comey had told the president on 3 separate occasions that he was not under investigation. So on the intent question, the president wanted to make clear that he was not guilty of these allegations of collusion and that this had been shared with him with the then FBI Director James Comey.
Okay.
So I'm going to just take a break.
So, 800 pages. More will come out as we go. Oh, shit. We have Jovi, what are you doing? Val in the chat. His latest excursion will be bringing some, 5-10 people into the Poconos for an event called Fash Bash, guys. The Fash Bash. The event where 5 to 10 people besides the speakers will all congregate and laugh at Jovi Val and his sunglasses. That's true. Let's see. Sicko dropped me this. Now, apparently, outside of the Mueller and everything else, New York is considering banning fur. They're not talking about what's between your legs. They're talking about the animals.
Nick Polo George's father started their family fur business near
Nick Papa Giorgio. Jesus Christ.
Nearly 60 years ago. He's seen fur go in and out of fashion over the years, but his business is now facing a bigger threat than any style trend. Lawmakers in New York City and state have proposed an all-out ban on the sale of new fur products.
Ooh, I don't know if that's a good call. I think that's something dumb, considering that, well, who gives a shit? If it's not coming from something that's endangered, your beaver pelt skin, it's okay.
If the furs go, this is a slippery slope. Guaranteed, this is only the first step in their agenda. Will we not have wool? Will we not have? We are not allowed to eat a hamburger.
Leading the push for the ban at the state level is Assemblymember Linda Rosen.
Oh, nice hair. Nice hair. And you heard the last name, guys.
Linda Rosenthal. Rosenthal believes New York should follow the lead of cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah. Follow the lead of San Francisco, where you could probably trip over human shit at any point in place. Follow their lead.
Both of which have recently voted to ban fur.
People don't want to see animals tortured and sacrificed for fashion.
Sacrificed? What are they, fucking killing a goat on an altar? It's not a sacrifice. Do you not wear wool? Is that jacket only polyester? Huh? Stop trying to control everything, nose.
Ashley Byrne with People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals says New York holds an important place in the fight against fur.
New York is a fashion capital. And so for New York to ban fur, it really would set an example.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Someone should... You know how PETA runs up on people and throws blood on their fur coats? Someone should run up and pelt her with fucking stakes. Fucking PETA, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
For the country and the world.
The fur industry says the ban would kill more than 1,000 jobs. And Paula Georges says that despite some big fashion houses going fur-free, for him, business is good.
I'm concerned, and I'm concerned from people that are with me for 40 years that they only know one trade, and now somebody wants to put us out of business.
Supporters of the ban can...
Oh, that's somebody. You know somebody. Yes, Jovi. Fash bash, blah, blah, blah. No one cares. How about you go cry about how shitty situations are, and also how about you continue to make comments about someone getting their ass grabbed by some bi guy, you know, because you didn't see the response of the person's face.
See that jobs will be lost, but
Jovi is Hispandex too. It's okay.
Contend that many of the skills in fur-related jobs can be transferred to other jobs in fashion. If passed, the state ban wouldn't go into effect until 2021. David Martin, The Associated Press.
So yeah, well, let's get rid of more jobs because that's a good call. Make people more dependent on the system because that's what the nose knows. And that's what she wants. Yes. Where can we watch this amazing bash? See, when I think of Fash Bash, I think that you're going to have a bunch of Antifa people beating you up because, come on, man. Jovi, congratulations. You made a head joke. Go back to the beginning of the stream, brother. I've made fun of my own head for a long time, man. Jovi made an original joke, guys. He thinks he's original. Oh, Jovi. Jovi, in case you don't. In case you don't know, Jovi, I make fun of myself on the regular. Unlike you, I can take criticism and jokes. I don't get super defensive. I'm also known as Megamind over here, not only because my brain is 10 times superior to you, but because I have a big head. Congratulations, Jovi. Sicko. Que paso vato ese home? Oh, yes, I have a big head, Jovi. Congratulations, you made an original joke. Oh my God, Jovi's so original, guys. He's original. He's not having another event where, where a fat woman will have a heart attack after getting hit by a car. Nothing like that. 10 times superior, you're saying your time to say my name. Yes, because I talk to people in my audience. Unlike you, Jovi, my show is about 10 times the size of yours. And you're doing what? Fash bash. Hey guys. 419 through 420. Fash bash. Poconos Resort and Convention Center in the Poconos Mountains. No one cares, dude. Go have your little fucking meeting. No one's going to cover it. No one gives a shit. 5 people care. He has about 5 viewers. No, he probably pulls about 15, so I'm a little off, but look, Jovi is a locale, and that's fine. Jovi, the Goy fellas, they got to do their thing. Jovi has transitioned from MAGA guy to getting a bottle broken in his face guy to running up on stage guy to what now? Fascist. Congrats, Jovi. You're really making the works there. Jesus Christ, dude. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in to episode 20. episode 20 of Afternoon Wave. Down below are the links. Got some cool links down there. Jovi, when you need your camping gear because you get kicked out of the hotel, there's a link down in my thing. It's called an affiliate link. It's for Target. It's a Target affiliate link. And I know they sell camping gear, Jovi. So when you get kicked out of that hotel because they know what you're doing, you go ahead and click on any of my most recent videos and use that link. Shows love my way, and it'll get you the camping gear you're going to need. Also, Jovi, I know you're going to be out there recording it, and you might need a backup battery, Jovi. So, go ahead and click on the other link, tinyurl.com/AGluck Down there, we have a link to Mophie, some of the best battery backups, charging cases, etc. Jovi, use those links. You're going to need them, friend, for the Fash Bash. Also, thank you everyone who supported. Throw a like on the stream on your way out. Throw a dislike on it if you're not feeling it. If you're a Jovi fan, throw a dislike on it. I don't care. Whatever. It shows interaction, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching Afternoon Wave today. We will be hitting number 21 tomorrow. Oh, there's your turtle, guys, by the way. Thanks again, guys. See you guys over at ROTC. Another show Jovi wants to be like, but can't pull the viewership because he's a spurg. Apparently, my computer is being stupid. I'm trying to do something, and it's doing something else. There we go.